Our voyage begins in the ancient times, where dragons were deeply woven into the cultural fabric. In the East, dragons were revered in Chinese, Japanese, and Korean cultures. Known as Long in Chinese mythology, these dragons were considered divine, symbolizing power, strength, and good fortune. They weren't the fire-breathing monsters depicted in Western lore, but rather benevolent beings associated with water, rainfall, and floods. As we sail westwards, we encounter the dragons of ancient Greece. The Greeks had a different perception of these mythical creatures. They were monstrous serpents, often guarding important treasures or sacred sites. Ladon, the hundred-headed dragon, guarded the golden apples in the garden of the Hesperides, while the fearsome Hydra was slain by Heracles in his second labor. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and we find the dragon's image transforming again. In European folklore, dragons evolved into fire-breathing beasts, often the antagonists in heroic tales. Their depiction in stories like Saint George and the Dragon reinforced their image as symbols of chaos and evil, to be conquered by brave knights. Now, let's leap into the modern era, where dragons have found a new home in the realm of fantasy literature and media. From J.R.R. Tolkien's Smaug, the treasure-hoarding dragon in The Hobbit, to George R.R. Martin's Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion in Game of Thrones, dragons have become iconic figures in popular culture. No longer just the villains, they can be allies, sources of wisdom, or even protagonists. To recap this fascinating journey, dragons have had a long and varied history in human mythology. From the benevolent water deities of ancient China to the fearsome serpents of Greek mythology, from the fire-breathing beasts of European folklore to the complex, multifaceted creatures of modern fantasy, dragons have evolved alongside human culture. Their enduring appeal lies in their ability to embody our fears, hopes, and dreams, making them timeless symbols in our collective imagination. So, the next time you come across a dragon in a book, a movie, or a game, remember the rich history these mythical creatures carry with them. Perhaps it will add a new layer of appreciation to your experience.